So now we're going to break the move down. So the first step of the move is putting one foot up, and then what you do is that you move back with the other foot. So the first step is move one foot up, the second step is move back with the other foot. And then the third step is the switch. You put the foot that was up down and you raise the other foot, and then you slide the other foot back. Then again switch, slide the foot back, then switch, slide the foot back, then switch. So I'm going to repeat the moves. Put one foot up, other foot back, switch, so this is how it's going to look in real time. So you keep practicing this breakdown, this, and pretty soon your body will automatically, the muscle memory will start building up, and you'll smoothen out the entire move. So right now the floor is a little full of friction, so there is a bit of a drag. But if you're starting out, try wearing socks, or maybe putting a bit of a powder. Don't put too much so that you slip. I am not responsible if you slip or whatever. Take take a wise decision and either use socks or put a bit of a powder and then try it. So a couple of points that you need to keep in mind while doing this move is usually it kind of looks really nice if you if you don't bend forward or back too much. Like if you just keep it straight. So, but it's an art. You can experiment with bending forward, moving, bending back, or whatever. And it's your art. You can do whatever you want with it. And the second thing to keep in mind is the strides. Like usually, don't keep the strides too long. So like. This kind of movement is okay, like if you kind of overstretch it, then also it's okay, but when it's starting off, just don't try to keep it too long, but then again it's art, and you can experiment with whatever you want, but just a starting tip. And then the third tip is to keep your awareness towards your feet, your focus towards your feet. Like be aware of how your feet are moving. Like not just by looking at them, just by feeling your feet. If you become aware of your feet, you can move them with more control. You can move them faster or slower with more control. So the next thing I want to talk about is the foot coordination and variation, which different people talk about and do differently. But we're gonna break it down right now. So like I told you to raise one foot, drag the other foot back, and then switch. So now you see that when you raise one foot, drag that other foot back, and then you switch, the feet go up and down together. The left feet goes down and the right feet goes up together. And then switch. So this is something very important, and it definitely keeps the illusion intact. Now different people have different views about the feet. Like some people talk about keeping the foot down while the other foot is moving back, like this and this, you know. So it's a move, it's a dance form, it's an art, so there are different views. So this is one of the views I told you about. The way I find it the most crisp and the most full of illusion was the way I taught it. The second variation, which you can experiment with if you want to, is moving the foot down as the other foot is moving back. Like this. So, but I suggest, start with the switch, like keeping one foot up, dragging the other foot, and then switch. So this is the simplest, and it gets the work done, gets the move down. So after that, you can experiment with the variations, with the other variation I told you about. So this is the breakdown of the moonwalk or the backslide, and the next we are going to get into one of my favorite moves, and that is the side glide.